I'm just celebrating. I am. Inside, there's like this a little bit of fireworks going off because I feel like I'm finally free of that friggin' feeling that I need to find my purpose. I need to tell everyone what I know, and I need to find a partner, and I need to worry about money being taken care of. I need to worry about anything. And this Open G Center, that feeling of, oh my God, what's my purpose? It's been driving me. I mean, you can see in my videos, talked a lot about it. It's been driving me for as long as I know. And I've also talked a lot about how the extreme fatigue, debilitating fatigue that I've gone through for 12 years is what has helped me decondition from this feeling. And today I'm just like, oh my God, I don't give a shit about needing to share anything for an agenda. And that's been a big part of it, is learning about my motivation of innocence and really having that hit home and seeing how beautiful life is for me when I just open to the possibilities and I don't have any specific agenda, really. That includes like having some sort of like career or something I'm good at that I'm known for. Now it's all just about, it feels like it's just coming into this phase of like, it's all about just play and just doing what I love and going to beautiful places that make me feel alive and excited to explore. And I am like, I'm feeling really motivated to get healthy so I can dance in nature, basically. Like that just is so alive and just helps. I don't know, that's just something that's come in. And so yay, this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like to not have that conditioning of that Open G Center. And also my South Node is in Aries in the 9th house. So that is also a very strong drive and past life experiences of needing to lock on to some belief system or school of knowledge and teach it. And it's been probably in a way that's very, what's the word? Like getting up on a pulpit everywhere I go and saying, this is the truth, everybody. You need to listen to me. Whether it's the healing thing I found or the religion, whatever it is, it has played in this life too. But that's been also driving that Open G Center to find a purpose and to have this sense, and that's the Open Ajna, have a sense of knowing something so I can feel safe in the world, so that I can have some sort of something to hang on to. But this feeling, it is like free floating. It's more like free floating than ever before. And what happened was and what's happened, like I've gone through this major purge in March where I literally felt like I was going insane. Just a complete like, and that too is perfect. Like, even as intense as it gets, everything is leading me to where I want what I want, which is my true self, my original frequency, and this sense of freedom, this sense of like, wow, I can just float through this life and I'm gonna be taken care of, and I can just enjoy. And, and the more that comes in, the more the body is gonna heal. And of course, there's those times of like, okay, I can also I can also receive the intense purging cycles, knowing that each time some part of this conditioning of the old protected, condensed, conditioned generator part of myself, it falls away. And now I'm feeling so much more like a manifestor than ever before. Like I'm just here to follow my heart. And I don't need to be involved in anyone else's drama right now. Like, yeah, I can listen to somebody's story for a little bit, but I've freed myself from needing to go home and think about other people, think about who I need to call. I mean, there's very few people I talk to in my life right now, and that feels so good, actually. And to get to this place about feeling fine about being such a loner, I cleared a lot of guilt and a lot of codependency. But yeah, it really feels like just like this lone wolf. I'm going to just cruise. I'm going to cruise in my bus. I'm going to house sit and I'm going to go camping and just find the rad spots to like just settle into myself and just explore the magic that's happening inside me, the freedom and the connection with myself and the connection with everything around me, and this feeling like, the world doesn't have to touch me. Like, I don't watch the news. I'm just gonna float in my sweet little bubble and just share, like, keep cultivating my own light that I'm sending out to the world. But I don't need to know about the details, just like I don't need to know about the details about other people's drama. I mean, yeah, I have a close friend that shares her details, and I can take a dose of that about, twice a week, and then I'm done, and I don't carry it back with me. So it's really a good feeling, just like able to just let the stories go, even my story. And so the Open G Center deconditioned, it just feels like it's just all about, and this feeling is like, I can trust my heart. I can feel when something's right in my body, like everything just gets lit up. I applied for trusted house sitters, and I was going to tell the story. So I was just camping. I needed to get away. I was staying outside of my friend's house in my bus, plugged into her house in Shasta. And then I was like, it was about 3 months, and I was like, okay, that's enough. I didn't want to be interacting with anybody. I just needed to have my alone time, even though she's super cool and doesn't need a lot of interaction. She doesn't pull my energy. So I just got this thing inside. It was just like, okay, it's time to go. So I ended up going camping for 2 weeks and going into this purge, but being out in nature and starting to dance again. And I was just kind of flowing. I wasn't really thinking about what's next. And suddenly this offer comes through to cat sit for a friend of a friend in Weed on the lake. And I was like, sure, yeah, sounds good. I wasn't really that excited, but I was like, yes, I want a house. I was going through hell, so I felt like shit. So it was hard to, it's hard to get excited about stuff when your body feels like shit. And so I came here, and I just, I felt great. Like, I felt so grateful. I just feel so grateful and blessed that I have a house, a big house by a lake with this cute cat that I'm getting to know, and just kind of realizing, oh, yeah, this is the bomb, is the mix of like having the bus to go out in nature, and then also having a house for a while to hang out in with an animal. That's my thing. That's like, I've been doing that forever, naturally, just with friends. Not regularly, but enough to where I'm like a total pet and house sitter. So I applied for a house sitter website, and I did all my application, and this one place was like, boom, my whole body lit up. It was like the perfect thing that I wanted. That was the first one I applied to. And I sent my application. Within 10 minutes, she wrote back, like, let's Zoom. The next day we Zoom, and then boom, I got this 2-month house sit in the most beautiful place near the redwoods and the beach. So that brought alive this realization. Oh my gosh, I'm being guided to go on this meandering journey, like Kim Gould told me in the reading, with Uranus and gate 24. And gate 24 is about, she said, just let yourself meander. And that's exactly what's happening. I'm just going to let myself meander. And there's not so much codependency. I don't have a relationship anymore. So, and I feel very like I'm getting stronger, and I'm feeling more confident. And I'm also feeling like there's no rush, and like about money, like I don't have an income, but I'm getting some gifts. I'm getting some food stamps. I'm being taken care of with my needs. Like what I need is taken care of. I don't need a lot. And that's the other beauty of the beautiful thing about how the beloved, how this life has been orchestrated to like simplify, and find joy in simple things like cooking food and having the energy to clean and playing with the cat and just simplifying and getting rid of any stuff that I don't need because the bus isn't that big. So now I have very few bills. I have very few needs. And so it's time. It's just like, it's a huge transition for me too. The North Node is transiting my 10th house with Uranus in my 10th house, opposing my 4th house. And then my progressed sun is about to move into Sagittarius. So I can feel the momentum of like, finally, oh my God. You work and you do the work and you do the work, and it feels fucking endless. And then and then you start to really, like, at this point, it's like, okay, it's really starting to shift into reaping the rewards of all the depth of work that's happened and all the deconditioning. Now I just get to play and get stronger and dance and be where it feels good. And so it's like, there it is. That's the open G center in the healthy state, is just, okay, does this place feel good? And just feeling more connected to that. Like, okay. And sometimes it takes me a little bit to kind of cruise and feel the place and see if it feels good. But yeah, and then also with people, does this person feel good? If not, just boom, Manifestor. It's like, if I don't engage with people generally and they engage with me, I'm like, okay, what's this person got for me? And I think my aura is quite strong now, where people don't engage with me that much randomly. Sometimes at the store, but now I'm at the point, because I've cleared all that fucking caring what people think of me so much. Whew. So if I'm in the store and someone's like, hey, and I'm not in the mood, I'm able to just say hi and then keep going. Yay. Wow. Yeah, so it feels good, the open G now. And that feeling of needing to chase something, or like that feeling of needing to have some sort of identity, that like everybody knows me for this thing, that's been with me forever. Like, it's just been this like drive, this energy inside, and it's all coming from, you know, that trauma as a little one of not being seen and getting, you know, conditioned by my parents and society that if you're not, you know, achieving in life or doing things, that you're not worth as much. Oh gosh. And I feel so proud of myself. I feel so yeah, it's just this inner sense of self-worth. Nobody needs to acknowledge that. I know I can see myself. I know my worth. And it's not like I'm worth this much. It's just like, I know I'm worthy. I'm worthy of a beautiful life. I'm worthy of love, and I'm worthy of love, and I don't know, just by being me, that is who I am, and that is more than enough. And then everything else is just play. So, yeah, it's been a long time, 12 years on this journey, and there's been all these cycles of that feeling, oh my gosh, it's if I just do astrology and become an astrologer, then I'll be able to support myself, I'll feel better about myself, I'll have a purpose. Oh, like many cycles of that, and having the wisdom to understand that driving force from all the, you know, the teachings of reality that I've listened to, and realizing that energy, it's not a healthy, balanced energy. So knowing that and being able to be like, okay, where is this coming from? And allowing the unraveling process to happen, being willing to feel all the feelings, being willing to hold my little one, my innocence, and realizing my innocence, that I'm not a bad person. I felt like a monster for a long time, because that's the message I got from my family when I didn't want to participate. When I started not being able to show up because I was sick, the message I got was, you're a bad family member. So I felt like a real bad person. And then other relationships and other mistakes in my life, I've just accumulated. I had accumulated all these experiences that I took from that I was somehow a bad person. But I was just a manifestor. And I just didn't know what that meant or how to be that way. In a heart-centered way, in a way that I inform people, in a way that I'm empowered to know that I can follow my heart, and to know that, you know, relationships, I'm not here to like stay for a long time in partnerships, probably until I'm older. Even then, I don't know. But really my role in relationships is to catalyze something for the other person. And of course, I also get catalyzed and do my work. So seeing my innocence was huge. Realizing that everything that played was just innocent. Even with the perpetrators in my life, even with, the perpetrators, even that is innocence. But really feeling my own innocence, my own goodness, and really believing in that above all the other negative thoughts that my mind has told me about myself. Really valuing this precious, innocent heart, and coming back to that again and again, and just being like, I love you, you're fine, you know, you're good, you're a good person, so having that agenda, you know, that's not really me having an agenda of any kind. It's really, and it feels so, it feels better now to not have an agenda. But of course, it brought up all these fears, you know, money, the future plans, etc., housing, survival. But now I can feel that having no agenda has brought me to this place now where I'm being guided to I'm aligned to something that's carrying me rather than feeling like I'm doing anything. It's like, okay, awesome. It's really exciting. Yay. So that's it. I'm going to show you my cute little buddy. This is Bodhi. Hi, Bodhi. He is super adventurous, very friendly. This is what he did the first thing when we met. He smelled me and he looked into my eyes. He's still a bit of a kitten, so he's got a lot of energy. And yeah, that's Bodhi. All right, peace out. Have a great day.